Toy City has come to an end. Makes me feel sad. Penacony isn't all bad, right? I'll use this interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
It's a pity you made it out of the sandpit alive.
Yeah. Only I believe he's the one who should be prepared.
Tell me about your plan.
I don't have a plan. I'll just play it by ear.
Looks like sincerity isn't in your dictionary.
Am I not sincere enough? There's no need to emphasize it. We've got to, and I'll help him find the murderer. He can't do it due to his status.
On what basis do you believe he's incapable?
Simple. Because that murderer could very well be a traitor hiding inside the family. That was just an excuse, good doctor. There's something wrong with that woman. We need... Moreover, I need to know her identity. If I'm lucky. But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated to her. I believe my standpoint. There's a rat. We'll see. Using Robin's death as a bargaining chip, if the chance of winning is just beyond this door...
Ah, the charming audacity.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
It seems my puzzles are too effortless for you.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Miss...
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summoning. I imagine this knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has...
Certainly. You ought to know this better than I do. He's...
Yes, the doctor has assured me of your noble character. He considered... I have come to know you very well as a person, Mr. Aventurine. But there's one thing I must ask you. That is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong...
You don't look too well. Am I making... If not, then it means I'm on your side.
If I wasn't mistaken, you...
No, you weren't mistaken. For depravity, there's no need for us to be evasive. Let's talk about your sister. Who could be responsible for this? Many suspect the culprit is among the outsiders. Now your noble status has become a shackle, preventing... But don't worry.
I'm immensely honored by your concern for me, Mr. Aventurine.
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur any loss from this. I just want to reclaim what is mine.
The box in which the cornerstone is...
That's right.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department for an object so precious.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of risk I'll be under.
Mr. Aventurine, when you're out and about, do you...
Of course.
But I don't, because it's not appropriate to do so. I'm not the kind that takes risks.
No room for negotiation.
Please, don't let me turn you down twice.
Sure. The gift money is good enough. I suppose...
You compromised quicker than I thought. Unfortunately, it's a gambler that needs a bargaining chip, not... The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for, what exactly is stored in it? Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue.
What have you done?
Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next.
And if I refuse to answer?
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you. Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. You, too, understand. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered Penacony?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion, encompassing but not restricted to the techniques of the garden?
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
Yes. You even know about that?
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
No. Does it matter?
Do you love your family more than your...
Yes.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
No.
Are you your clan's sole survivor?
Perhaps.
Do you hate and wish to destroy?
I don't know.
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine Stone is safe and sound in this...
Of course.
Looks like we can get an answer. Open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your... Please. Are these what you're looking for? Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner who sees the pursuit of knowledge above all.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake of pet...
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that, besides...
Cut to the chase. What do you need from me?
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone? You can't expect a featherless bird to take flight.
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
cornerstone, which Mr. Aventurine surrendered.
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone.
But you know that he's a crazed gambler.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink. Bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and unfortunately, your guess is correct.
The Golden Stone.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't.
And this golden stone is also known as a topaz, not a venturine.
So, do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it.
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone. More precious than life itself. With a...
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift.
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. As for the villain... It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blow.
Ratio, you wretch.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to...
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace.
Is this what the Harmony represents?
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent. Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape or contact any of your companions. Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the Eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
Sounds like I'm gonna end up this...
I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective when the time comes. Compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant...
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright execution.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
What is it now?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Kakavasha! Where did you go? I got it back, sister. You went to look for them? That's too dangerous. And I can't live without you, little brother.
Sister, don't be afraid. The cat
Catechins are fools, but I'm smart. I played a game with them, and Won? What happened? I made a bet with them. The two birds in the desert and me. Who will die first? I won. They suspected me of cheating, but I didn't. I won fair and square.
Of course. Of course you'd win. You've always been a lucky child.
But that's no reason to push your luck by going up against those bloodthirsty, cruel catechins. I'm sorry, sister.
It is important. Pain and poverty are the trials of Gaiathra Triclops. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops. And listen to me. And
Okay. But sister, Gaiathra Triclops was really watching over us. Then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? After all, and where was Gaiathra Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Sister, everyone praises me for being smart. Then how bad were our sins?
Excuse me. I can't seem to find any information on this artist in the Iris family archive.
just as I thought.
I'd like to... Are you referring to the records when you enter the dream pool? The equipment will monitor physiological indicators, such as heart... I apologize. The hotel does not have access.
Looks like nothing can be found here.
At least we know who to look for. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Allie. By the way...
Fine? What does that mean? Is there...
I'm sure. Sure enough, no one knows about Miss Robin. I'm not surprised. But that Miss Firefly is truly mysterious. There's no information on her in the hotel system. Even she's also in the running for the legacy. How is she...
Is there any other way to enter?
The Memo Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people. The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the dreamscape.
The Garden of Recollection.
Who are you guys?
The Bravo team has arrived at the armed evacuation. What do you know? It's more fish.
Help! Help me! I spent all my year-end bonus on this.
Hey, check it out. That voice.
To all guests, the
I'll request a beating for you lot. You've been told not to drink during work hours. Take him back to the hotel room. I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this incident report should be written.
Miss Topaz?
Oh, long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's fine. Do as they ask and try to avoid any conflict. As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Cordiality from the family is a mere Only Aventurine, who carries an invitation, is allowed to attend the banquet.
No wonder Aventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone.
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to investigate some...
Thank you, Miss Topaz. We're on our...
Yep. They're tailing us right now. Why not go and talk to them? How does it feel to be in business with Aventurine? That's just his style. All or nothing is his mantra. But Aventurine's luck has always been good. He's always closed all his cases without a hitch, and basic... Of course. It's business after all. What's important, as for the two cases... Apologies, but...
We're carrying out our captain's orders.
We made a mistake last time. and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for any—
So that's it. They were the pair who were after Firefly at the time.
It's you again.
Well, spit it out.
So you know each other. Oh, sheesh, why do you keep asking me that?
Hey! The security officer want murder. You'd better stop.
Yeah, that's right.
Looks like they're not going to cooperate. But they did at least tell us that they—
Why don't we just look for the security officer? Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well.
Constructing dreams.
Gallagher.
Apologies. Hold on a minute.
How much trouble have you stirred up exactly on Pen... You think you look alike? Wait, are you for real?
Not possible. It was you. I'm not letting you get by this time.
Huh?
Hold on, sir. We have documents
Who exactly is this Gallagher?
He didn't send you all here?
It was the security.
He'll do. He's the one we've been looking for.
Sorry. No, everyone, please leave.
We're really sorry for troubling you.
Another way. Can you perform it again? Please?
Sorry. No can do. Everyone, please leave. Whoa! It's this time to clock out!
What?
Huh?
This...
At least he won't be getting in our way again.
I was wondering what all the commotion was.
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir.
Miss Himiko, you're
Mr. Gallagher, you...
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary... I had an encounter with this lady in the golden hour. I remember... I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher.
The Nameless, involved with the family.
Why?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone, no matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too...
Mr. Gallagher seems...
But you got it wrong. I'm not... You want to discuss the case? Sure. Come with me.
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream, other than the family of the Harmony...
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a single...
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why
The human body has its limits.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better...
Why do you say that, Miss...
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon. As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece...
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
Of course. That's if I remember. Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily...
Take your time.
That should do it.
The moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the Dawn Factory, which...
Behind the Dreamscape's song and dance stand many imagination factories. They say it will suffice. Experiencing the bizarre and motley dreamscape is the best. There I encountered a young woman who had just come of age. The perfect time to indulge in beautiful dreams. For certain reasons, her wish was...
Gilded Hour. It's said to be Penacony's currency center.
Yes. It is a fortress-like financial city. Everyone there is exquisitely dressed and always in a hurry. I've never met anyone who was willing to talk. I could only stand at the crossroads. I don't know if they would open the vault's door. But before I left, I witnessed a well-dressed Pepeshi person plummet from the sky.
I hear the Blue Hour is very romantic. Do you have any tales to share?
Perhaps Mr. Yang has heard. There is a large boat called the Eventide. I ran into a wizened lady there. She was at the dock, waiting for her long-departed lover to return. In the humid sea breeze, she spoke of her own youth. Like men. Finally, she suggested we continue our conversation on a boat in the shallows. I agreed and boarded the boat with her. Finally, we retreated to the beach.
The dreamscape of chic, luxury, and consumerism, the moment of dusk.
And you all must have seen those who are attempting to realize their dreams. I saw an Intellitron there, who was preparing to auction himself. That Intellitron had been auctioned off a dozen times, and I participated in his 13th. This time around, there were no successful bids for him. This is what I've seen and heard along the way. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this alone. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Were the spirits of the rich and impoverished. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream.
There might be a way to change everything.
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that people desire...
Miss Acheron, now... There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with Diki, wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, a spiritual Adam. And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who...
And yet, you stand here right now. Which also means... that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward. And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring to... He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings, countless others would surpass him. So...
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trail. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different. I too have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar, even if not completely similar. The story you just told. I ended that man's life. Alone. I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron.
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun? Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony?
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and...
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the fudge are you?
I'm the Garden of Recollections memo keeper.
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like.
I don't know what you're talking about, but... Not quite. I only want to ask... She's clearly not a path strider of the hunt, but you are, aren't you?
Sure. Never thought I'd come across an ally. Well... that lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, she's an emanator who should not exist.
You look pale. I thought this was exactly what you wanted. Just tell me if you can't...
So, the genius of the council...
Yes. And I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17...
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve.
Well, my conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through...
Sounds like a very elaborate...
That's all I can say. If you go, do what you must.
That's true, but what's your plan?
Well, who knows?
You are indeed a gambler.
Maybe I am.
Fine. Here, take this.
What's this? Medical advice? You catch on pretty fast, Doctor. Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway...
The world has true. You. Wait. I get it now. This is some. You youngsters are always looking for a good.
Oh, a great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to.
Ah, I see. Another death? Not even remotely innovative. The effects were awful. First, some monster.
Is that all?
Yeah. What else can you expect?
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like... I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to...
Would you be willing to support my performance? Wow, how fabulous!
Well, you see...
That's incredibly kind of you.
Sure thing.
Death?
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but it was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness.
Thank you. Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain... The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
Sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve.
Oh?
Or are you just pitying me?
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend. It's not good for your...
Oh?
The devil of Soul Glad?
They say it loves...
Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family?
Take care, my friend. You don't look good, my friend.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to.
All right, then.
Well, actually...
Stowaways?
All right. What was I even thinking?
You want to talk to me? Sure. Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale?
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and...
Another curious soul. I see.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us... I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts.
Guess she's got a point.
Were you... Is this... again?
Yes, it's...
Is this for real? Someone is acting...
No, it's not much.
I knew. Oh, you sound just like my father. He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on...
Hey. The devil of Soul Glad, dangers in the dream, and nightmare ghosts. Well, surely death is a popular topic in this sweet dream granted by the family. Well, I've collected a bunch of rumors, but no useful clues. The gems in my bag are running low. Well, let's see if my last lucky interviewee brings some surprises.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers.
Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around.
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen. Did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you. Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now. And the other, though she is still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find her again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within...
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction button, and I have one just like it. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all, otherwise...
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climb, when that time comes, go ahead. Press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me.
You're still talking big. But sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
So, number 35.
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak. The guys in black didn't say much, but I figured you must have had good luck. Your first task is simple. And go! Play a game with them.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. But you look good. And that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you.
How much did you spend?
What?
My price.
Huh. You really want to know?
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba.
Yeah, sorry, but you're just a chip. It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days.
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and this bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at soul glass. What would you like to drink?
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval!
Who's Serval? Will you, introduce?
Oops!
Just spare them, my esteemed but I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table.
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar...
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me if the discussion might take quite some time.
In the bar?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck. So don't over...
Hey, look at all...
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. That's a clever metaphor.
That being said, opening a bar in this place?
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a feeling she won't budge unless...
I'm so glad! Let's give it a shake!
all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and...
You're right, Himeko. That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Uh-huh?
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amagi?
But you have the talent. Come with me. We'll become the talk of Penacony.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't...
Fine. If you...
Just... one moment.
What's her deal?
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again? Time is running out. We need to hurry.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? I just don't get why she won't leave this place. It's ridiculous, right? I'm too timid. You don't know Siobhan's past. I know. She probably...
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I just don't get... I've seen it. The crowd is going wild. I've seen that scene countless times. It... Want to raise a glass?
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I just don't... Those darn Irish jerks! I can help clear the way for her. Well, talking to you, maybe... Here's the payment for the drinks.
Amaki has left? That's good for her. When you're ready, go to Gallagher.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. So go ahead, explore the bar and bring me... Nice work. You found some interesting ingredients there. Each drink has its own unique flavor. And the...
Check out this bottle. The liquid inside looks beautiful. Half an amber era ago. Ugh, drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good. That's true. But this...
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream and it won't upset your stomach.
Then we'll...
That being said, mixing it, so go ahead. Explore the bar. Go ahead, my friend. That being so, go ahead. Nice work. You found some interesting... Each drink has its own... You won't find a sweeter drink anywhere in Penacony. Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct.
Can this be used for mixing drinks? Oh, what should we exchange for it? Hey, what are you doing? You can't just throw trash. Happiness is the dream of the humble. Does this mean we can take it?
This can go towards my allowance.
That being said, mixing a drink is... So, go ahead. Nice work. Let me take... You found some Each drink has its own... You won't find... Now that you've chosen the base... Bright future. A taste that's been a long time coming. I'll never forget the flavor that danced on my tongue.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style? The IPC's favorite. Ambitious, aren't you? Well, it's done. Here's to you, Dream Seeker, with this glass of El Dorado. To golden dreams.
Well done, Gallagher.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors!
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, if you're expecting a profound, the imagery it implies is pretty straightforward.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
Yeah, that name does sound familiar.
I was right about you. Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail. All right, let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here's the thing. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality.
Huh? Does that mean...
That's impossible. The problem now is not that... Let me be frank. This case...
Dealt with before, so... Death...
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even confronting the family based on that alone would be naive if you really want to delve deeper into this case.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams.
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing?
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father...
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the Watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the Land of the Dreams at all. You don't get it? Well, I mean, Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the Watchmaker. Here we are, Clock Studios theme park.
Wait, aren't Aren't we supposed to be discussing
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of Memoria. But everything has a price, and Sweet Dreams are no exception. He is Hanu, the great leader of... History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from These characters not only exist in Dreamville.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for? So many of them. We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation. View here is great, right? We can see everything from here, including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, in the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville.
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him.
How old are you now, Mr.
I'm 13.
No way. Not
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities.
Thus, he became known as the father of Penacony.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family?
No. I'm not his companion, but I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family.
What did you do?
I did nothing. Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to... Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path, while they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended, but we failed. Too much time had passed. The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him.
We're truly sorry for what happened.
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been Well, that's one way to look at it. However, only one member has truly inherited the Watchmaker's title. Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is. So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? We will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Something just happened at the theme park. How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways rejected by Penacony today?
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker. Exactly. Gallagher... That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly...
You're really into Clocky, huh?
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite... Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions...
Are your companions worried about you?
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded...
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us. Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or... This door is open.
Just one moment. Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence.
I see.
Stream 4. The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the heads of the family ones here are different from the rest. There are 2 sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Stream 4. Well, there aren't any people in this mansion. This is where it ends. Just for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It is your fault.
Let's be friends. Welcome, customers. Yeah!
Free will, or was it fate? Still water.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Hope you're prepared.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Fight is fun!
Will forged in ice never falters.
Let's be friends.
Destiny for oblivion. Still water for oblivion. Another journey begins. Destiny for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It is your fault.
Seize the moment.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
This ends here.
Welcome, customers.
Free will, or was it fate?
1,000 wonders to fight is fun!
In the name of light, will forged in ice never falters.
Still water for oblivion.
Naughty child. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Hope you're prepared.
Another journey destined for oblivion.
First shot. Nap time.
This ends here. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Let's be friends.
Free will, or was it fate? For oblivion.
That'll take more than medicine. That's better.
Better late than never. 1,000 wonders to fight as one!
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It is all.
Look, drop something.
A note.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks. It must have been a big project to require.
But no matter what their main priorities...
So you're saying...
Yeah, but I don't know why.
No one here either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's...
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow.
Meaning...
If there really is a traitor within the family...
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced. This light cone is securely guarded.
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages,
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing. Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects.
They all seem to be insiders.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics.
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so serious. It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about
Watch out! Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Acheron. The Galaxy Ranger.
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we...
But even if there's no one to greet you, even without the famous Galaxy Ranger, as far as I know, the crew's officially accepted the family's commission, so...
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here.
Well, since you've come with goodwill...
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out...
While the truth remains a mystery,
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you. But, however, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, you never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major this fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka Abjin extinction event. As per Strategic Investment Department Head Diamond's sentiments...
What pretty eyes. Tell me,
Do they shine in the dark?
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence.
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though...
Oh, madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble.
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want, then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. You're wrong. 30 tanbas. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. Go. Pick the clothes you like. Then choose your desired identity. And then... use them well, child. May your schemes be forever concealed.
Life is like a long-term investment. People can't always make the right choices in their life. Is it because Gayathra blesses me? But... what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, never to return? I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas, lowly gambler. What? What? Am I dreaming? Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were strapped to that electric... Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony. The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with a grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk. What exactly are you? Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future. First, I'm hearing things. And now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next? Why are there no... just a Pepeshi? No. A child? I thought minors weren't allowed in Golden Hour.
What's wrong, mister? You don't look well.
Impossible. Who are you?
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are said to bring good luck. Mister, you have pretty eyes too.
Are you alone?
They're in that amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time too.
Those eyes. and Mama Funga. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens left.
Mama, wait for me.
Feeling lucky.
Only on Paniconi, am I right?
What are you still doing here?
Well, you've known all along. The family truly showed leniency to everyone. However, people don't see it like that. Which is why, once you step into the hotel...
Well, when you put it like that, even Ratio's a teeny peacock analogy.
Well, you know how rare it is for me to give you this. It's good timing that you mentioned the doctor. I'm especially... Oh, when everyone thinks this way. Go on. Tell me I'm right. They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full... It's a heck of an act. No wonder the tavern sent you an invite.
Well, the best way to prevent others from seeing...
Of course. I know you won't. For the preservation.
Oh, I thought you knew. We're done. Either stop talking or disappear from my sight.
That's fine.
Well, it's not going to be me, anyway.
Playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.
When Mama said goodbye that day, how many... I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. Those shrimps.
It wasn't ruined.
Come on. Now you don't have to hide.
I've never changed.
On the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting. But the last...
That child. Could he be in here? A reward with no risk. I'll take it.
Shift the balance. Cool it.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. Is this a topaz?
What? Does your cornerstone wrench out of your heart, son?
I was merely curious at why.
Maybe that winged guy put it here. The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipon's body.
This is just bait.
Of course. That's why Horatio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan.
Or
all the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. Which is why you had Horatio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. So finally, Sunday took the bait, found you. Everyone's distracted enough for you to steal the third stone right out from under them.
why don't you stop rummaging through my mind?
Your mind. It's our mind. You're me, and I'm you. The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Tell me. What's its name?
Why are you even asking me?
Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what you said when you received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem.
Jade. Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Well, looks like Jade can be substituted for Aventurine, too.
Aventurine, Topaz, Jade. 3 elites, 3 coins.
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient. But will it be the former?
So, where's the real Aventurine stone? Take it out.
Suddenly you don't know where it is?
I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner.
As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. Piled up with these cheap baubles.
You smashed the Aventurine stone before you left. Oh, just look at it. Shattered. Just like your life. Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen. I think you're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this.
Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I could create value far beyond... How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Now I'm really curious. Do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards? I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal to the idea.
There is so much you don't see.
That is...
We'll just have to wait and see. The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Spend freely.
I'm okay. Now time.
Let's be friends. Yeah! How many can you block? A 1,000 wonders. Fight is one! Blade and flight!
Sure, I'll play along.
Time for a
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all! Watch your head!
Welcome, customers. Yeah! Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
Hedge your bet.
Naughty child. Nap time.
The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony. Oh, this is hard enough for sleep.
Hello. We meet again, Mr.
Yes.
Of course. I'm so happy.
I think...
Yes, that's it. They put me, Papa. You should give it a try too, Miss.
Sure. How's that? Boring. Why aren't you talking?
You've piqued my interest.
Well, you sound sincere this time.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes. Our quaint journey through this amusement park still...
So tall! Even taller than and there are so many flowers here! Fix this! This one's for you!
This is hard enough for a seat at the table.
Oh, what's on your mind?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Do you need a hand? These are... You wrapped that iron chain around your fist.
Shut up!
Oh, you don't wish to face your past? Well, from what I see...
How could a weak person take such a damn...
That's right. In your hands, those who follow you could have become Joker cards. Pity you're not him. Wait, what?
Those techniques you mentioned are highly efficient. What fun is it if the fight isn't fair?
Fair. You assume you...
Well, she gave me an answer that could turn every...
You mean, it could make all the cards on the table just...
That's cheating.
If these leaves could be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
Your expression right now is hard to put into words. But look, you obviously could have lived a normal life like Big Sis.
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. And
that's what you always say.
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
I know. The words still ring in your ears. So, you surely won't forget how tragic her last tisk.
Enough!
Oh, I think I finally... In the end, I'll ruin this beat. Think about it. There's a Stellaron in play. The fabulous Robin loses her dad.
We'll know when the dice falls.
Alright then. If you could start over.
It's so quiet this time. Is he fine? Finally, made it out of this place.
We're going home? But I don't want to go back yet.
Feeling lucky.
Shift the balance.
It's so fun here. I want to stay here forever.
one place he can be. Going, whether it's in the past, present, or future.
Mister, is that you? I hear the sound of leather shoes. Ah, they're really... I don't know why, mister, but you always give me a special feeling that makes me more curious about you. It's sad that I can't get to know you more. We have to say goodbye. Yes, I should go home. The day's getting dark, and it's...
You're home. Where is it?
What a strange question. It's where Papa, Mama, and Big Sis are. In this dream. This amusement park. But, mister, why don't you like it?
Because they're not here.
Where are they
I don't know.
then? You do know. Admit it. You're tired. We all are. Which is why we chose to stay here. Me and him. Your past and future.
How long will you stay?
Forever. This is the greatest honor that we can offer to those who hurtle towards the road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. But you've never gone in any other direction. Your own life is the chip you're most eager to lay down. Oh, you don't care who the real murderer is, and the watchmaker's so-called legacy couldn't be more boring. What you want, what you need. You'll be the closing act.
I can do it.
Of course you can. Your luck will help you at the right time. Stellaron and an emanator. That way, the IBC will earn a place at the table. And as for you, you'll just happen to slip the leash, sweep the rat race, extract yourself from this endless debacle. This isn't the first time. You've been an escape artist from day one.
He's just after Panagonii. No matter the means, no matter the price.
It's hard, isn't it?
Well, don't get soft on me now. What, did you suddenly grow a conscience?
I was born from yourself. I'm well aware that climbing out of the hole you've dug is basically impossible. I can't stop you from doing what you want. I can't change where you want to go.
Well, what's done can't be undone. All we can do is play the cards we're dealt and rake in as much time as possible.
Yes. Alas, people won't make all the right choices in their lifetime. Though luck, you will keep winning, having never lost before. But why you? Why must it be you? If all your luck luck is built on the pain of someone you love, on the loss of dozens more. If these windfalls, these jackpots, aren't a gift from Gayathra, then what did we do to deserve living in a world like that?
Maybe when I get to where I'm going and look.
Fine. Time to make a move, my friend. I'll be waiting up ahead. Say goodbye to the kid before you shuffle off. It's best to die without regrets.
And now, only we are left. Can you take a photo for me?
Sure. Come on. A reward with no risk.
How nice.
Look at the lens when you're taking a photo the next time.
Sure, I will.
I can't leave yet. I still have a show to do.
Oh, let's go then.
Sure.
So you're an actor. No wonder your clothes are so stylish.
I'm actually a merchant. But I do have a show to do.
Are you the same as those men in black in the sky? But you're not wearing black.
Only ordinary employees have to wear that. My position is much higher than theirs.
Awesome. I hope I can become as good looking as you when I grow up.
Of course you can. You'll be better and stronger than me. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Behind this curtain is the green. It's almost time to go on stage. Are you ready? Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's put our palms together. If you receive Gayathra's blessing, you'll feel more relaxed. Putting our palms together is a simple ritual. By putting our palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama Funga, if you're not familiar, I can guide you.
It's all right. Of course I know.
This is where we go our own way, Kakavasha. The catechins are coming.
Why? The catechins have already taken all our money, food.
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and insatiably greedy. This is a trick, an act of revenge. Remember? Today is the day of the Kakava. They know the Abjin will surely hold a festival today. The catechins know. This time, we will fight back. Without this rain, the catechins would never take action.
But people will die.
The Abjin always return their blood debts. Gayathra calls for me as long as you are alive. The blood of the Abjin will never run dry. As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next aurora. May the goddess Gayathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes forever concealed. Farewell, Kakavasha.
Newsflash from the Interastral Peace broadcast. The insurgents are from a local clan known as Kataka.
The clan launched a massive attack on the Abjin, who were under the protection of the IPC. The spokesperson expresses his deepest condolences. Finally, he proclaims, the hammer of preservation will fall.
Kakavasha? Bye. Okay. All the actors are in place. It's time for the show to begin. This act is dedicated to you. Kakavasha.
By the way, before you go, do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hand?
Let's assume. Then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
Is this Miss Acheron? Hello.
Hello, I'm Mark 7. I'm sure she needs no introduction.
Hello? None of you seem surprised by my arrival.
Since Welt has decided to travel with you, it means that he trusts you.
I envy your close friendships.
Miss Acheron here doesn't present a danger, and she's of no threat to the Astra, which is why, before we continue working together...
You want to... create a...
There must be some deeper meaning behind it. In that sense, the Astral Express's role in assuming things do escalate to that stage.
She's right. No matter what, we cannot ignore the safety of Penacony.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel.
Sounds like we've reached a consensus. Now, Miss Acheron?
I will accompany you, of course.
Let's move out then!
No need to rush. If he truly has laid a trap.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most wondrous, most magnificent show and the IPC cordially invites.
Look, should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive...
Let's get going, everyone.
I have a bad feeling that something big's gonna... Let's waste...
Mr. Yang. Why did you not tell your companions about my true identity?
It's just like you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. But I chose to believe you, and I also believe that if it were their choice to make, they would make the same one.
Thank you. I'm grateful. To reciprocate. In the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor, if my meager strength is required.
we're back here again. That guy's really...
Not a soul in sight. Everyone, pay attention. The other party has obviously come prepared.
Ladies, gentlemen, dream seekers, tycoons, esteemed guests of the watchmaker and the samurai. Also not forgetting the nameless of the renowned Astral Express. Astral Express, you're late.
We've kept your appointment, Mr.
I will. Everyone, give it up for...
Let me remind you that in all likelihood, this...
Oh, no, they do. Because she's the only one who saw all 3 homicides.
3 homicides?
That's right, madam. A truly grand death. You will become. Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate the Stellaron in you, and BAM! The entire theme park will be reduced to a shattered dream.
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone.
You wanna bet? Sure. I'll bet with you.
You won't do it.
Of course I can. I came from the wastelands of Sigonia for just 60 red copper coins. But the sun could not kill me. And the quicksand sent me back to the embrace of the Guild and the IPC. Have you ever heard the saying, sleep is the rehearsal of death? Every night is practice for the end. Friends, the game has commenced, nor do you have any reason or grounds to. The dice are cast. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to unveil your cards? The architect's flawed stone. Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet. I'm taking the gamble. I'm claiming the win. Oh, and fate spin the wheel. A daring gamble. Walking the brink of death for rebirth. Oh. For the Ember Lord!
Alright. Let's see who has the last laugh.
Let the game begin!
Prepare for something.
Strike the puck! Swords descend!
Naughty child. Nap time. Just a little something. Nothing else.
Breathe easy again.
Will forged in ice never falters!
Double!
Name of Landa, will forged in ice never falters!
Bladed foot! Welcome, customers.
Feel down from above.
Strike the puck!
This ends here.
Let's be friends.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Time for sword-bladed foot! Swords descend!
Hope you're prepared. Is that all? This ends here. In the name of Len, will forged in ice never falters!
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight.
Now,
Welcome, customers. Yeah!
Down from the parents!
Strike with heart.
Let's be friends.
1,000 wonders to ring.
Fight is fun!
Practice is over. Swords descend. A one-time enemy. Blade and flight.
Welcome, customers.
Prepare for something.
that's better.
How many can you
Better late
block?
than never.
Strike with heart.
This ends here. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters!
Just a little something. Nothing else.
You have my gratitude.
Blade and flight.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Let's be friends.
Down from above.
Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Time for a shot.
Even on a losing streak, as long as people still have hope, the chance, the potential is what you hang on to. That's what justifies the
Nap time.
Welcome, customers.
How many can you block?
This ends here.
It's all or nothing!
Let's be friends.
Blade.
We were such... Yeah!
Hope you're prepared. Will forged in ice never falters!
Down.
Naughty child. That's better. Just a little something. Nothing else.
Better late than never.
Yeah! 1,000 wonders to ring.
Fight is fun!
It's all or nothing! Can't see this one.
Welcome, customers.
Prepare for something.
Blade and flight! Swords descend! Time for a shot.
Stand still.
This ends here. In the name of Landa, will forged in ice never falters!
Strike the heart! Just a little something.
Thanks. You're too good to me. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Naughty child. Nap time. Blade and flight!
Say bye to breathing.
Hope you're prepared.
Relax.
Prepare for some
Time for swordplay! Strike the heart!
everything I've got.
Blade and flight! Practice! Swords descend!
Nap time. Stand still. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Down from above.
Relax.
Strike the heart! Naughty child.
Thanks. You're too good.
Just a little something. Nothing. I can breathe easy again.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Let, will forged in ice never falters!
Bow out.
Blade and flight! Time for a shot.
Stand still.
Prepare for some
Relax.
This ends here.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Even on a losing team, as long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table. The chance to have potential is what's getting on. That's what justifies the
Time for a shot. That's better. I can breathe easy again. Just a little something. Nothing.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
In the name of Land, will forged in ice never falters!
It's all or nothing! The ante this
Practice is over. Swords descend!
prepare for some
Naughty child.
Thanks. You're too good to me. Relax.
Time for swordplay!
It's all or nothing!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
How many can you block? Blade and slice! That'll take more than medicine. That's better. I can breathe easy again.
Down from above.
Stand still. May as well kill them all.
Now. Just a little something. Nothing else.
You have my gratitude. It's all or nothing!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Just in time. Just a little something. Nothing else. That's better.
You have the name of land will forged in ice. Never falters!
Time for swordplay. Practice is over. Swords descend!
Prepare for sword.
Stand still.
It's all or nothing! Is that all? Double down! Will forged in ice. Never falters!
How many can you blade and slice?
Heal now.
Naughty child. Now.
Relax.
It's all or nothing!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
A one-time end practice is over. Swords descend! Just a little something. Nothing else.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
You have my gratitude. Prepare for sword.
Stand still. May as well kill them all. Relax.
It's all or nothing!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Now. In the name of Landau, will forged in ice. Never falters! It's all or nothing!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Double down! Prepare for sword. Hope you're prepared.
Stand still.
Is that all?
Good times. Now time to say bye. Boom.
Is that all? In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
May as well kill 'em all.
This ends here.
Stand still. Didn't hurt. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Prepare for some hard.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
May as well kill 'em all. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Everybody's like that, down to the last player. So why can't I be happy too? Why can't I feel that free? Always hide your ace with a straight face. I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all. Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last chip. Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble. Emanator, I know you'll match my wager, right?
You're leaving?
Perhaps.
Penacron, what do you hope to find within the dream?
Not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors for you.
Why?
Because the path you walk is not...
Even if... that's not what I want.
Precisely because it's not what you want. We have never glanced at any woven strands of fate for humans.
There are always those who rise from the shadows. Your eyes. Am I the same?
You still have a strand of color, but not much.
That is enough. Before they vanish completely, I will reach the nihility's end. I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crossing stream. As the tide arrives, leading you back home.
It's a gigantic black... Have I succeeded?
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha. Your good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin, have.
If you come out alive after 2 days, it proves that you're the real deal.
Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want.
As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next Aurora.
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
Melody. Is it?
Perhaps to you, the sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone. Only some who have gone under their shadow can go farther, tainting themselves with more nihility.
That's all. So...
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of IX.
It seems that my death has already been determined.
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything. Now that you've accomplished your goal, I think you can be a little more forthcoming.
What do you mean?
Your performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. No one would have ever thought that you would have gone to such lengths. Even staking your life. Just a real death does not exist in Penacony's dream.
Why would I do this?
Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even more unspeakable than the serial murder. To use this dream death to Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker.
How did you find out?
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly.
It's that person's identity, isn't it?
I see you're in the know.
Let's just say I put money on the possibility. The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony, this dream of theirs isn't a boundless sea. It's a lonely island. That barrier they built keeps death out. But it also keeps the secrets that are lost in that watery abyss from floating to the surface.
Unless someone goes to the other side of the barrier and lives to tell the tale.
Someone already has. I got the idea early on, chewing on that masked fool's little hint. Someone who survived the treacherous depths, but is unable to take the stage and speak the truth.
Hint? Is that not proof?
Well, proof is the one thing I don't have. The only thing that can prove these, but you don't need proof to have a suspicion. And for me...
You don't sound very confident to me. Going out of your way to make citywide broadcasts in an attempt to involve more people. You're very lucky that fate has decided to let us cross paths. I happen to be equipped with a very sharp blade. Sharpened. You possess great cunning. Deliberately setting us up to be on the... And that's how you win. And in your plans, the IPC always wins. Even if you...
Well, it's a huge gamble, isn't it? Detonating a Stelron. I can't do it. The Aventurine Stone is too broken to even safeguard my escape from the stage. If, at the end of the day, you did not unsheath your blade...
It is pointless to discuss what-ifs. And after this, whether you can return from the... Have you never wavered?
Wavered? Because other than that... I have nothing.
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? Why are we born into this world?
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
But the nihility envelops you and I.
And because of that, it's pointless.
But it is still there. If the dice of fate are always weighted, then that is our destiny.
My answer might not be able to resolve your confusion, because it has been with you throughout your journey and is already a part of your life.
But you said, sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life slumber?
So you can definitely understand why we want to. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine.
But before the end, there are many things that humans can do while on their journey. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning.
Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer. Good luck.
Then I shall get going.
Mister? You're leaving?
Yes. Because they are not here.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very, very distant place.
Then are you going to?
I'll get there one day. But not now. There will come a day when the sky will drizzle, and so... until that time comes... I should be preparing.
Preparing? For what?
Well, preparing to face them, Kakavasha.
I know you'll be able to do it.
Well, of course. For I am the child who received the blessing of Gayatri Triclops.
But you...
What do you say? One last time?
Are you going now?
Yes. May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
forever concealed. Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras. Farewell, Kakavasha.
The light of the Aventurine Stone has disappeared. This only represents...
He kept his promise and got what he wanted.
As planned, your cornerstone has been successfully sent to the family's territory.
Let's fulfill our duty. And I come for an audience. I come to fill wine. And I come to claim. I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. All for the Amber Lord.
you're awake. I've been waiting on you for quite a while. I didn't do anything but wait for you to wake up. I originally planned on showing up earlier, but I encountered more roadblocks than expected. 11 times I've tried, but ended in failure. Elio is right. In this land of the dreams, I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do. So, there is only one method that This is to show you.
All that I am.
Labyrinth-like corridors and halls? Traps everywhere? The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer.
Just expressing a personal opinion.
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin. Neglecting duties will only make me more suspicious that you and the real serial killer are connected.
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan. I have heard this trash talk all too often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplice to a murderer. I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic. You, the family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder? Ridiculous. Only idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets. What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the Outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
I don't need you to remind me. The moment that ambassador walked out the doors of the mansion, I knew what he was trying to do. My servants see everything. His little magic tricks may have fooled me, but why do you think that I just let him go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park stage? Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound. The more noise he makes.
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve, telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival. Isn't that right, my brother?
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
Disguise? You must be blind to be accusing me of being a fake. Open your eyes, take a good look.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That odd scar, the mark of Wolsey. And the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security officer from all 52 loyal family members. When they are gathered, countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this facade. Tell me I'm wrong, minion of the Enigmata.
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you. Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
This proves that you and the Memory Zone Mean Death are linked. Listen up. I don't care how you did it. I only care about one thing.
You devil. You wretched, despicable dog. Why did you...
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their eyes. Yet they can always feel it scratch. Want the answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
Newsflash! Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase. Accompanied by Clocky's TikToks. After 12 system hours, this grand...
I already told you! We can talk things out!
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no...
Since you already know what you're doing.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just...
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
A Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything.
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status. And none of them are pretty stories.
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even... Of course, I know you won't believe me. Which is also why, similarly, I'd see the bullets in this gun. 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to first prove yourselves.
Recognize this?
It's a model fudger.
Model fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Senjo Lofu's general. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo. And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud9.
Now it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. All right, then. Feel free to toss any questions my way.
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger.
All right, then. Tell me.
Everyone's on their own fated path along the...
This reply does not instill trust.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith. Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but as Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. And in this moment, the other crucial...
Second question.
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed?
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell. My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter. Who is it?
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron.
That's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't...
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance.
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. Even in the purest hunt, you'll to reckon that nihility emanators don't exist. So, do you understand now? Your companions are in danger. We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much. And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do?
I don't intend to do anything.
That's not up to you. Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm, be it reality or dream. Staring at the sky isn't, but now this night sky has been...
A single slash of a blade isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades.
That's not the point. Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. The planet of festivities has no...
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not Penacony's dream master.
Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me. We are one.
Is this the united as one that the family espouses?
My mortal shell has long since dissipated. The Oak family's 107,000...
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave, Penacony.
I am glad that you're an...
If you think you can.
Are you threatening me?
I ended it with a period. It was knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?" The result has invariably been that they can't.
You are confident. But be reminded, 137 individuals. And here I stand again.
And you will die. But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bed leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, and even more so when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength, Acheron, a befitting name.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome. Its future holds nothing but nihility.
Attention, please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was just...
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what about it?
No need to worry. I apologize.
Oh, it was just...
And then those chips simply disappeared.
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean...
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet. Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now.
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
Oh, this button is...
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. And there could be an unexpected treat Alright, it looks like there are other guests who are also confused. I'll have to excuse myself. So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.